Hello everyone, I welcome you all for the lecture series videos of Basics of Mechanical Engineering. I am Dr. J.Yokesh, Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering in SNS College of Engineering. In the previous video, we have detailedly discussed about the various types of electrodes, then what are all the importance of electrode, then classifications of electrode, then desirable properties for the electrode. So by using electrode, we can do arc welding process. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the arc welding process. So what is arc welding process and what are all the principles of operations of arc welding process we are going to discuss about in this video. So let us discuss on this. So this photograph explains the arc welding equipment used in the arc welding purpose. So first of all, before going to discuss about the arc welding equipment, let us discuss what is arc welding. So arc welding is the one of the type of fusion welding process where the parent metal is uh, melted in its molten state, heated to its molten state. Finally, it is joined together with the help of filler metal, or sometimes filler metals may not be used if the material thickness is very high. So this material is heated to its molten state by creating the arc between the electrode and the workpiece. So that's why it is called the arc welding process. So here I have listed uh, few important components that is used in the arc welding process. So the main important component is the power source of adequate current rating and duty cycle. So the power source depends upon the our nature of the welding what we are going to use. It may be a DC power source or AC power source with appropriate current rating capacity to create an arc between the parent metal and the electrode. Then for shielded arc metal welding electrode, it is compatible with the output of the power source. So whether you are selecting the electrode, you have to select the appropriate specification of the electrode which is compatible with the shielded metal arc welding, and suitably sized welding cables. So the cables are important to transfer the power, electric power between the transformer and the welding holder. Then an electrode holder which is used to hold the electrode securely and to perform welding operation. Then finally workpiece lead, so which is used to hold the workpiece. So next we are going to discuss about the principle of operation of a uh, metal arc welding process. So here uh, I want to explain the construction first. So first we have to use AC or DC power source and suitable controllers which is used to control the voltage and current. Accordingly, we can adjust the temperature and the depth of penetration of the arc. And the leads are there where we can connect the workpiece and electrode with the power source. So according to the type of welding, if we use DC power, sometimes workpiece may be connected with the positive power supply and the electrode is connected with the negative power supply, or it changes vice versa depending upon the welding process. The same thing will be applicable for the AC. Instead of positive, we have a phase and neutral. Then finally we have an electrode holder which holds an electrode, and uh, we can have create an arc here by using the electrode. So once the power is given, then because of the polarity difference or the positive negative difference, we have to maintain the electrode with some standoff distance. So the arc is created between the electrode and the workpiece. That arc generates enormous amount of heat, so that is used to melt the metal. Then after melting the metal, if the workpiece thickness is very high, we have to supply the filler metal to join the two parent metals. And this is the diagram which explains how the electrode can be generated heat. So this enormous amount of heat can be generated between the interface of uh, workpiece and the electrode by generating the arc. So here the electrode is flux coated. That flux can create a protective gas layer which avoids the oxidation of molten weld pool to contact with the atmospheric air. If the weld pool is contact with the atmospheric air, then the metal becomes metal oxide, which is inert in nature. So the mechanical properties of the weld joint can be degraded. So finally, after generating the arc, the metal can be solidified. That finally we have a welded joint. And these are all the references for my presentation. So in this video, we detailedly discuss about the arc welding process, then construction and working principle of the arc welding process. Thank you for your attention.